This music is extremely loud, though. It would be nice if it was turned down.
Yeah, I muted it and played something of my own softly in the
Yeah,
background.
it's crazy fucking loud.
Mute.
Getting a fun little retro vibe with this art style. I'm in.
Here we go, 5 seconds.
It's a little Saved by the Bell vibes.
It's happening.
Oh man, not inappropriate for children. I gotta go. Damn.
Yep. Gotta be 18 or older. Sorry.
I got hair buns. I can't handle it.
Yeah.
I feel like dads always have dope earrings. It just works. Let's do this.
4 unique games.
Like it's in the name, the directness of it, the fact that it is just directly 4 games. We're going to hear about these 4 games, and that's great. Instead of like trying to be all over the place with themes, it's like, no, here's 4 things we're going to talk about, break it up in 4 parts, and bada bing, bada boom, you have the info.
Right. Todd Howard, you son of a bitch.
You know,
They have fun there, you can tell. Yeah.
they have a lot of fun, you know.
Really nice, dynamic workplace.
Yep. Machine Games, is that an Indiana Jones game? Say what?
It is.
Oh, okay then. I'm in. You know, it makes sense with all the Lara Croft and Uncharted. There should have already been.
Right,
Damn.
right.
Like, I guess in a way there already has been.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, is this Tomb Raider with a hat? Like, what are we doing?
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment.
Yes.
I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy action RPG, Avowed.
Yeah, they're starting it out with it.
Avowed is an adventure into the
That's what I
heart
mean. Like,
of the
this is
Living
the way it
Lands,
should be, literally
a
direct.
frontier at the edge of the
Give it to
known
me.
world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the
Looks
Living
beautiful.
Lands.
Beautiful.
At Obsidian, we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different. We set out to blend the believable and fantastical to give players a world and experience like no other. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG.
Dual wands, what?
Here to talk more about Avowed's
Wands
combat is
men.
Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
Here at
That
Obsidian,
could have her one way,
our
and
team's
That's
overarching
exactly what I was
on
trying to
another.
do.
with choice.
Ripped out.
So
I
we
was gonna
developed a flexible
fit it
combat
in. If you
system
can't handle
that
me
allows
at
you
my
to quickly swap
Avocadabra,
from
don't
spellcasting and
deserve me at my-
sharpshooting to melee combat. We
That's
want to give you
fantastic.
the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment.
this looks
uninterrupted.
awesome.
For all battles, you can combine a variety of
Pistole.
weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages against a wide range of enemy types. It's not just hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities, powerful melee
Slashers is
attacks,
boring.
blocks, parries, and special attacks. If you choose to
Killed that guy.
approach
Well, I
combat
like
with
that
a
one.
one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner. It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing with. Some units are extremely defensive, some are brutishly difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize, or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched
I
during
cast
combat.
gun.
That means you can play
Way
however
quickly
you
change
want.
loadout. Let's go.
Equip a sword and shield and charge into battle. Dual-wield pistols and
Okay,
control the
this
encounter
is
mid-range.
really cool.
Or
Ooh,
even
dual pistols.
dual-wield
Let's go.
wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to
Gunslinging
freeze
mage
enemies,
just sounds
and
like
then
the
use your
best
offhand
thing
weapon's
ever.
power attack to shatter them.
Nice.
We've worked hard to
These
keep you
all look
constantly
incredible.
engaged as battles unfold by creating a balance
Straight up
between
viable
pressure
options
and
all around.
manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the living lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences, like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the living lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the four of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Making the right choice isn't always what it
so they're gonna
seems.
die.
We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right. Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Thirdborn.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt Hansen and the team have worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew that we wanted Avowed setting to feel rich, weird, and wonderful. We found inspiration in a wide swath of real-world cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience. By contrasting the vibrant with the dull, or verdant spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players. The Living Lands is a continent of untamed valleys with widely varied biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes. And each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes. All of the regions have a lot of special things associated with them, but I have a deep place in my heart for Shatterscarp. As you're wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a beautiful oasis, there's the opportunity there for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the coming months, and we can't wait for you to explore the Living Lands when Avowed launches this fall.
Shoot, gentlemen. Checking it out.
Time. And that looks awesome.
I'll have to fight
I'm
the
very
urge to
impressed.
just use sword and shield, but yes.
Well, I like the point that they said you can have all those different loadouts right there by a click of a button, so you literally can go in with the sword, shield, quickly go to a bow and arrow, go to pistol, wand, what have you. So I really like that. And this looks like it's kind of already explained just visuals. This is a single player game.
Yes.
Very cool, very cool. I love single player games that have that kind of in depth to it. You know what I mean? Like I was afraid single player games were kind of lost, unless you find them on a Sony exclusives, because that's what they fucking do best. But things of that nature, I never thought would be still a thing. So I'm happy to see it growing and doing incredible.
Oh wait. Senua?
And, 'cause, 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 '
Hi, I'm Don Matthews, studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive presentation with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
You see how surrounding you are. Do you see how the pitiless world stamps you down?
Senua is back with a new quest. She wants to stop the Vikings who raided her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer
so
in such
easily.
fear of her visions
Like she
and voices.
looks so strong
While the
and
Furies
intimidating.
are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Yeah, that's right.
Little by
Obviously, all
little.
these titles are coming to Game Pass.
This settlement
Sign me up, bro. I love it.
became
Oh,
my
I
tribe.
love Game Pass. Yeah, I'm definitely
In the
have to get through
game,
this first
Senua
one here soon
arrives in
because I'm
10th
hyped.
century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover. Senua will make new enemies and also new allies who will come to see her unique perspective as a beacon of hope. And she'll discover, along with us, how this viewpoint can have its advantages.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis, seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that mean? What does that mean? It's terrifying.
So if you're going to do something right, that's the way to do it.
themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew, and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel.
Combat's legit.
One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it.
Look forward to experiencing.
It does feel very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again, in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio is unified in achieving a deep level of immersion to help suspend your disbelief and pull you into Senua's story. We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible. And you see a scene or you see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works, that's amazing.
Senua experiences reality differently, and a part of this manifests in the voices she hears.
She will collapse. She will collapse.
these voices come to life through binaural audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations. As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space.
They did great in the first
game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head. In this game, through spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience.
Ooh, the immersion.
What will we do to us?
Music is a strange language in the sense that it speaks to our emotions fast and deep. It's not only about quality, it's about personality. So when you listen to Hellblade, you know it's Hellblade. On the music, we are working with Heilung, which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them.
Oh yeah, dude, that's right.
We feel their craft, their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special. We are also
unique game. They're all four of these games are so unique.
Singers,
it's
and
amazing.
Oh yeah, dude.
They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
That's cool. I didn't realize that's how they captured the voices in our ears.
Our mission here
dude.
at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so proud of the love, care, and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an experience that leaves you thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in service of Senua's journey, a journey that you can embark on May 21st.
Oh, release date! Finally!
How cool is that,
May
dude?
21st. Shit.
How cool is that?
Awesome. Literally typing it out in my notes now. Nice.
Oh, that's cool. They're putting it all here as the wrap up. That's slick, dude. Square Enix dropped in. What?
Whoa, hold up. Oh yeah, that's right.
Greetings,
I think
Xbox
there's
players.
supposed to be a
My
Final
name is
Fantasy
Masaru Oyamada,
14
producer for the
open beta for
Mana series
Xbox.
here at Square Enix.
Unless this is something completely
Visions of
different.
Manaの情報を Xbox ユーザーの
Visions of
皆さ
Mana,
んにい
that's right.
ち早くお伝えできる機会をいただけて大変
Looks
光栄です
vibrantly
コン
beautiful.
ソール
I'm
ゲーム
in.
としては約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作
Any type of new world, I'll explore
聖
it.
剣伝
If
説シ
it's
リ
on
ーズ
Game
は
Pass, why the hell not, right?
1991年にファイナルファンタジー体験として誕生して以降マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる愛をテーマに個性豊かなキャラクターたち心に響く楽曲の数々武器の特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG としてこれまでに17作発売され長らく愛されてきました本作
17
は
and realize there's that
30
many
年以
too.
上の歴史あるシリーズの最新作となるためこれまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中ですフィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思いますシリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています 今回これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井浩一さんとともに聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Hello, I am Koichi Ishii from Gretz. I am so happy to introduce the newest game in the Mana series to Xbox players.
Black Matrix. It's where he
初
lives.
期の頃からシリーズ作品に登場しているモンスターたち
Yeah, don't
は
mess with the man's
私
down.
が
It's good
考案
set.
したものですが、中には小学生の頃すでにイメージができてい
Someone
た
who
もの
goes
も
dresses
あ
the
ります。
drip on this man.
今作では
I'm
初めは
saying.
ドット絵からスタートしたモンスターたちをどのような形で最新化して聖剣伝説ビジ
Again,
ョン
like,
ズ・オブ・マナ
like
に落とし込む
unique as
か、
hell. Like,
デ
this is
ザインの
cool.
方向性からモデルの完成イメージまでを監修する立場でプロジェクトに参加しました。聖剣伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動
Hey,
い
what was that third one?
て、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作
Somebody
って
said
きま
the
した。
exact same thing in Co's chat.
最
Hey,
新作で
yo,
は聖剣伝説のモンスターたち
circle like
の
a
ただ
It's
可愛
got
い
some
だ
weird
けで
mouth
はな
animation there.
く
That's all
恐ろ
I'm
しさ
saying.
の部分もしっかりと表現できている
That's
ので
funny.
バトル中は
This
モン
combat
スター
looks
たちの表
amazing.
情
Like
にも
you said, I
注
didn't
目
realize
して
there
く
was
ださい。
17 like that much
これ
in
ま
the
で
history
聖
too. So
剣
this
伝
is
説シ
obviously
リーズに
super
は
fledged
空
out.
を旅する海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。
Come on,
陸
yes,
上を猛スピードで
please.
駆け回ってくれるピックル。ピックルも石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
This looks like a fun fucking
新た
time.
な仲間を考えるにあたっては今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。その上でヨークシャテリアの毛並み、見た目はアルマジルによく似た仙山港や古代エジプト神のアヌビスの子供といった具体的なイメージが浮かんできて、それぞれの特徴を取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。デザイナーにもアイデアを出してもらいながら足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなどゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、ピックルは誕生しました。もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。 BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という大ボリュームの制作に挑んでくれました。新たな試みとしてフィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう今作ではインタラクティブミュージックを導入しており、冒険の没入感を高めてくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。
Get stabbed.
You boom, bitch.
Damn.
He can fire.
Nice.
今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。空中でのアクションがバトルの鍵となっており、武器での攻撃だけでなく魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。そして本作ならではの特徴として聖剣伝説シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。
At first I was like, yeah, you know, okay, I might check it out, but I mean, it looks kind of dope.
オリジナルモンスターや
Oh, it looks dope. I was thinking the same thing, actually. Same kind of reaction. I was like, no, this looks, beautiful and fun, but I don't know if it'd be my style. And the more they keep going into it, I'm like, okay, no, this, I could see myself spending hours playing this. It looks
チームの
fun.
みんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは 今後も様々な情報をお届けしていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。この夏、この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
Visions of Mana. Cool.
Yeah, I'm in.
Nice little sneaky addition there. Sneaky boss.
Yeah, I love that. That was fun that they did that. They're just like, hey, we got a little something too.
What's that oxide? Okay, cool. That's what we're doing next. What's this? What is this?
Oh, but I already like the art style.
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games.
What's up, Mark?
We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V. We came together to create something new and innovative in a genre we all love.
There's a part of me that really craves the strategy game to really click with me.
Aura is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage. But it isn't just more of the same.
Like this, I wish I had the time to make so Kyle and all of us could play it in like an actual dope, expansive way, you know?
And truly compelling and approachable way.
For example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office, which are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good.
Sorry. Whoops.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
That's Dan. We started in his basement.
Oh, wow.
No way. The timing of that is crazy.
Completion.
So
we started small, building a robust game
someone's
engine,
basement,
questioning
someone's
our
garage.
design assumptions, and prototyping out features. Rediscovering what made us fall in love with
I mean,
strategy
I
games
enjoyed
in the
Halo
first
Wars
place.
2.
The
You know what I'm
end
saying?
result
So
is
like,
Aura. The
give me
historical
that
grand
kind of,
strategy
you know,
game
combat
that
style and
presents a living world
controls.
where
I'll
you
check
can
it out.
rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation on the planet.
For Aura, we knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage
Impressive
exploration
level of
and give
detail when it
players
comes to
the
these
power
games.
to
It's super
experiment
zoomed out. You're like,
and
oh,
make
this doesn't look like
strategic
much. And then you
choices
zoom in
while
and
still
you're like,
having
oh
agency
shit, like
over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective
I'm
and not
afraid to
just
skip
ours.
the live broadcast though, so I'm
And
gonna
finally,
leave it.
we knew that for
I
players
feel
to
that, I feel
feel the
that.
impact of their decisions, they would need to see their choices reflected in the game world itself, not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into Aura is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas
I'm looking
for
forward
players
to
paint the society of
Mana
their
Lords.
dreams.
That's coming to Game
The
Pass.
living world isn't just a
I
map.
don't know if
I played
It reflects the choices
during
players make
Steam
over the
demo
course
days
of the
last
game.
year.
You have to show me, you have to show
They
me.
can see everything from the settling
it's
of the
similar to
wilderness
this, but a little bit
cultural
less
influence on architecture over time
confusing.
to the thousands of citizens
Feel that,
living
feel
their
that.
lives and
Yeah, I
reacting
definitely
to
need
the
a
changes.
small learning curve.
We want
Because
players
that's
to feel
the
like they're
overwhelmness
truly
can just like
occupying the
kill it
world,
for me, you know.
leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of Aura is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. And no feature better
Reminds me, I need to
exemplifies
get a
this
jean
than the
jacket like
prestige
that.
system.
I have a thick one for
To win a
winter,
game
but I would
of
like
Aura,
a small one
players
like
will
that for
compete
spring
with their
and summer.
rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their
I feel like
work
this guy's
as a
done
leader.
voice actor
The
work
prestige
before
system
something.
gives players the
I can hear
chance to
that. I can hear
decide
that.
what
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
leader they
probably.
want to be. Do they want to
Another
pursue
Chris
great works of
Put it
arts and
past him.
culture?
Yeah, dude, that's all I'm
Military
thinking now every
life.
time I hear stuff. When I was watching you play
Scientific
Prince of
advancement.
Persia
The
and
choice
hearing
is
the
theirs.
your sales guy, that like
In
creepy
Aura,
spider
there
looking
are
dude, I was
no
like,
set
is this
victory
is Chris?
conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Aura, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history. Like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
In the middle of your place, like
Holy
I can
meow.
Another
I
aspect
combine
of
a whole
Aura that
place.
I'm personally excited about
What's up,
is our
Dad? You're good to see you,
crafting
but this
system.
isn't Car Wash Sim.
Crafting
That's up
system
next.
offers a
That's
unique
up next.
challenge
Yeah.
to the
They got
player
some
that they
new
generally
DLC we're
won't
gonna
see
check out
often
for
in
sure.
the 4X
For sure.
genre.
Good to see you, bud.
Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph. just changes the challenge.
Anytime
that
someone with
exists
a
in
receding
Aura
hairline
compared
and
to
long
other
hair comes
4X
on
games.
screen, the first thing anyone ever says is
Crafting
Asmon
plays out in
Gold.
Aura at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources
And in the
they
past,
harvest
Tim,
into
but
all
you know that
manner
caught up to
of
him
goods and
fast.
That's
plans.
true. That's true.
Those are the
Because
foundations
he
of
had those
everything, from
yeah,
international
long locks of hair
trade
too.
to improving your cities and citizens' lives,
Yeah, if not
and
longer.
even manufacturing the weapons necessary
Did
to
you
draft
watch him
military
at that
units.
stage?
The crafting system
I
in
did
Aura
not. I want to
encourages
say I heard
thoughtful advanced
whispers,
planning.
but I
It rewards
can't say that
players who can see
I know
the
I didn't watch him
strategic
at that
outcome of
point.
all their collective decisions,
I was late on
and
that
not
Canon
just the
Code train.
individual ones.
I'm
Yeah,
proud
yeah.
of the work
I
that's gone
think
into our simultaneous turn
If I can sit
system.
here and think what was the first time I started
Many
watching
strategy
him, I
games
want
have
to
players
say it
alternate
had to have
taking turns
been.
and reacting to
Yeah,
their
well, you
opponent's moves.
talked mostly about
In
his
Aura,
rages during
all players'
Overwatch
actions
2.
are resolved at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
This
like
rewards
Overwatch and all
players'
that
ability
stuff.
to
Like,
navigate
Or,
those
yeah,
just
not
getting
circles,
into
Overwatch,
that.
to
not
predict
but yeah.
and
Yeah,
strategically
yeah,
plan
yeah.
for a variety
Just
of
that I've
scenarios
caught the
in
tail
Aura.
end of his Overwatch
This system
era.
makes Aura
Yeah, I think
just
I was
feel
similar
more
to that.
real. In a typical strategy
It was
game,
like that.
once
You
your
had to
turn
do
is
the
finished, you have to
discovery
wait
of
for a long time.
Fortnite,
With simultaneous
Battle
turns,
Royale,
generally speaking,
into
those times
Call
are
of
very
Duty,
low.
Warzone, and
You
all
get
that
to
stuff.
keep playing
Like,
the game and stay
'cause
engaged
I remember
rather than
he
having those
to me
periods of
he was
downtime
just
where you're not
the guy
doing
because Ninja
anything.
was always the big one. You
It's
know, that
not
started all
easy
this. So I
sifting
just would be
through
watching
all of history and
Ninja, and then he
picking
was
the
playing with this
conclusion.
dude that was
For
funny called
Aura,
Tim
we
the
wanted
Tatman,
to
right? And I'm
offer a
like, who's this guy? This guy
fresh
sounds
perspective.
like,
So
you
we
know,
looked at
bro, like
cultures
he's
and
hilarious, like
societies
he's
throughout
laughing shit.
millennia
And
with
then
the
I just
broadest lens
searched him up, and
possible.
then the
Where
rest is
this
history.
approach
I was like,
really
okay, this
shines
guy's
is in our
awesome.
leaders.
Nice.
Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Aura has a number of special abilities determined
Again,
by their
learning more about
personality
history and
traits,
games than I
as
ever
well
did
as
in
a
school.
powerful and
That's
unique
I was
leader
just thinking
trait,
about, like, man, I
informed
wonder
by
what
their
would have happened if
contributions to world history.
With a
during
diverse
history
global
in school, they're
roster,
just like,
we
play
know
this game
players
and
will
that's it.
find
That's your
leaders
final
that they will
exam.
want to play.
You know what I
Even a few that
mean?
may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really
Risk.
understand what you're
Never
making.
played it.
It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making
Stuff
Aura
like that
for.
again. I just need to get a time for
Building the game
the instructions to
alongside
be
real
explained to
players
me
has
and
given
for me
us
to
that
understand it.
critical
That's the thing
player
that'll kill
feedback.
anyone, is just because
In
it
the
takes
end,
so
we
long to
believe this
learn. But
makes for a
obviously,
deeper
once you
connection
do,
between the
apparently
players
it's
and the game.
incredible.
One of my
Right.
favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe a little bit too aggressive or disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just,
Cougars, cougars,
Cougars, I hate cougars!
someone get these feline demons away from me. I'm happy
That's
to
an
report,
interesting
based
headline.
on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their
Like
hands
she
on the
wrecks
game
in
later
slow
this year.
motion,
But
and
the
then it
launch
just
of
like
Aura
cuts
is
mid
only
fall.
the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider
Best
program after the
workplace
release date
ever.
and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play
Looks
Aura.
good. Not
and
my
create your
genre
own
style,
history.
but looks good.
Yep, looks like they're giving it the old college try.
Yeah.
All right, what we got up next?
Indiana Jones, come on, do it. Come on.
It's only been just over half an hour, but it feels like they've pushed in a whole lot.
No, like I said, this is the proper way. I love this format. Yes.
I hope they announce one more thing so it's even 3 on top, 3 on bottom. It's bugging me.
I know, I feel you. I wonder if they do, because it just makes sense, right? With that open space.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige,
All
här
right,
hos
we've
Machine
seen
Games.
nothing about this. Here we go.
are really excited to
I'm
finally
all
be able
in.
to share our work on Indiana Jones. Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted to make an Indiana
Automatically got
Jones
my
game
head.
forever. ever. I
is
had this
Harrison
idea
Ford in the
for
voice
what
acting.
it would be like and the
Yeah, right.
story, what Indy was going
can't afford him.
after, what period of his life it was in.
He might be
what
able
kind
to.
of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
All right, here we go.
Wait, 1 hour from now, they'll be like, holy shit!
I'm missing Dr. Jones.
Oh, I'm already in. This looks sick.
They got it. So, like, what's the character model gonna look like? Here we go.
I was playing you.
There's only ever been one Indiana Jones.
It looks perfect.
Maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Oh shit! I'm in.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Myths. History.
My God.
Just different ways to interpret the past.
I could cry. This is amazing.
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried. Just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me.
Forever immortalized now.
Actually.
Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
There's no shot this theme music isn't DMCA. I'm screwed!
I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me.
Deflected up.
It ain't a walk in the park.
Round
Okay, then.
with a
Let's
whip.
see if you can keep up.
I'm in.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Why does it have to be snakes?
Patron of the fallen angels.
Does sound like Troy Baker.
Protector of the Chirkulimani. The Great Circle.
Oh.
You have any idea how old that was?
Interesting.
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people. Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years. He's a brilliant archaeologist, he's a charismatic everyman, he's passionate and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting you see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight, all of these moments are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat, the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view.
Nice.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant makes off with what seems to be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican.
Obviously, since between films, he doesn't die. I can tell you that much.
How clever Indiana was.
Maybe they clone him.
That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Getting the hang of this.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun and, to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure, with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
Looks fantastic.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music. John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors.
Whoa, what the hell,
Things
man?
like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
Jeez.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fight. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head. And when you can't use your wits, you got Indy's most iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want it integrated into every aspect of the game,
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat.
Walking about.
Yeah, you imagine you just going about your business and you hear the crack of a whip. Like, what?
Bro, like, that shit just doesn't happen, man.
Must be the wind.
The spirit
like, what?
of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small
a lot of
secrets,
the puzzles are there
and hidden puzzles that
for optional.
blend right
That's interesting.
in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Machine Games is known for creating these rollercoaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year.
Nice.
And we cannot wait to share more soon.
Nice. That's hilarious.
Motor. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all. Yeah, I knew I recognized the way they're moving around. I'm like the people who made Wolfenstein. I'm like, why does this look familiar?
Mm-hmm. Oh, outro sizzle.
Got you, got you. Ooh,
right,
a little
well.
sizzle sazzle.
A little recap. A little montage.
Oh, razzle dazzle. I love this format and that every informational overhaul needs to be like this.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech.
Core to the vision of ARA is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. Stay happy!
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build.
One of these.
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
My name is Masaru Oyamada. 今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Well, there we go.
Just quick, to right to the point, like the best type that needs to be like done. Like that's the way the format should be always. Hey, as we were talking about, man, ESO lit.
24 edition. I'm Ryan McCaffrey, joined
you
by
want? Oh, yeah.
my panelists. Let's dive right in.
They're doing the IGN's doing the whole panel and stuff, but boop, not gonna be watching that. All right, well there we go. That was the direct. Not too shabby. Nice little start to 2024 from Microsoft Xbox. Not too shabby.
Too shabby at all. All right, bro. Will you enjoy the rest of Prince of Persia?
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for watching with me. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah. No, that was lit.
All
y'all
right.
make sure you hit that follow and subscribe, y'all.
That's right. Let them know. Let them know about the
Till
Prime
next time.
tokens. Peace, dude.
Yeah, about that Prime. Any Prime, boys? Any Prime?
Any primers? Any smileys? And he's out. All right, well, there we go. That was definitely that. Now that we saw more about the Indiana Jones game, I kind of want to check it out just for checking out's sake, if that's even a term. But I'm glad we got to see more of Avowed for sure. I know a lot of people are still, from what I'm seeing online, not exactly 100% jazzed about it. I'm not really sure what they're expecting, but I mean, it looks cool to me. I definitely want to check it out. So cannot wait for that. But for now, more Prince of Persia. Please and thank you. Glad we were able to watch that live, though. Do. It's a done deal. Do.